Hey guys, welcome to a very special audio commentary done by Diggity. This is a match between Skew, who's seen right here, and Yosh. And by the way, so Skew, Yosh in purple. And if you end up in one of these matches where you're observing and they don't have observer mod, don't be like a noob like me and actually put your command center in the upper right hand corner. I was trying to do commentary live, so I really wasn't paying attention to what was going on immediately. Anyway, Skew, a very fantastic player. He's with Team Micromedia. I think he came in third at one of the recent World Cyber Games. I'm not as up to date on the local scene as I want to be, really, and because basically the only way you can really see. I was talking about this with Skew earlier. First of all, you really can't find English commentary outside of the World Cyber Games. And really, that's not the local North American scene. That's kind of the scene of kind of like the international scene. And secondly, really to get those, it's difficult to find those. But aside from that, all you find is replays. And if you're like me, I really don't enjoy just looking out through replays for just replay sakes, unless I'm looking for something specifically strategic. And usually, I like kind of feeling that out on my own. We're talking about it with other people on the Team Liquid Strategy forum, which is my favorite forum. Chill is awesome, by the way. I'm going to sing Chill's praises right now while I'm thinking about it. I love Chill. That's just how it goes. He just put so much work into that strategy forum. So if you guys talk to him, if you guys see him, just say, "Chill, you're awesome. You do a great job at Team Liquid." Just say everything up. Just talk him up, and I'm gonna hopefully be doing a couple projects in the strategy forum with him in the near future. We'll see how it works out. Anyway, early barrack going down. Not early barrack, standard barrack going down for Yosh, and it looks like as well for Skew. Let me give you guys an overview of the map. This map is Luna, which is a standard International Cup map. Go to iccup.com, and that's basically the International Cyber Cup. You can find a lot of good, basically games to play. If you're actually serious about playing StarCraft at all, that's a really good place to do it. And generally, you can find really good maps. It looks like Yosh is going to send out his scout. I would expect Skew to send out his scout in a few seconds here. So let me hurry up and do kind of the overview of the map. So here's a main standard ramp. And as you can see, the next nearest expansion, minerals only, no gas. So there's a kind of a larger fight for these kind of other starting points. It's a 4-player map. Looks like Skew actually going to send that SCV straight across the middle. And the other thing I'm going to notice is you can see a large kind of artifact area leading kind of to this area right here, which is I think why the supply depot is going down here. This kind of portion leading off this cliff is the most vulnerable area for drop, which makes dropships actually very important in this map, both for defense and offense. One, because it's such a large map. When you see larger maps like this, you just need dropships to kind of viably take expansions. And Skew going to send in this scout and immediately going to Yosh's base. Kind of fortunate, a little bit of luck there, but he's going to be killed fairly quickly by that Marine. Manages to see basically standard build, that factory going down. They're basically dead even right now. In the meantime, in a few seconds here, we're going to see this SCV kind of this SCV at this position here push in to Skew's base, try to get a scout. We'll see if Skew manages to stop him with this Marine. It's a little out of position. You can see the gap there. He managed to get a few shots off, but that SCV immediately kind of moving right around. And it looks like, yeah, it's going to die fairly quickly here. But yeah, dropships very important on this map. Really, the only information Yosh getting right here that there's not a kind of an infantry rush, which really on a map this size isn't very viable anyway. 2 Marines at the front, and it looks like Yosh going for a 2 factory build. So he's going to be a little bit behind Skew if Skew, and it looks like Skew only going with that machine shop. So Skew's probably going to go for basically a command center build, going to use basically the tank and the 4 Marines to kind of defend his secondary from any sort of this factory push basically that might be coming from Yosh. Yosh might just be getting the 2 factories down to kind of do quick defend, be a little bit more aggressive, push up the map. We'll see. Anyway, as I was saying, and as you can see, Yosh floating up this command center, or I should say barracks, going to take it across the map. Same for Skew in the meantime, going to float it across the middle. But yeah, taking basically this map really dependent, especially in Terran versus Terran, on dropships. One, because as you can see, this large kind of cliff artifact leaving it very, the main very vulnerable. But usually you don't see that as much. You'll see more action across basically this upper area if you can follow my arrow on the minimap. Because really, if